The Formula One organization wants all 10 teams on board for the second Netflix series about the championship, which is currently in the planning stages. The first series of Drive to Survive is launched worldwide on the streaming service on Friday. Originally only 8 teams agreed to be fully involved, with Ferrari and Mercedes opting out when filming commenced at the Barcelona testing last year. Review: our verdict on Netflix's F1 project be the end of the season. Ferrari had relented and did grant some access, so it is featured more later in the series. F1 is now in negotiation with all the teams over the second series. Despite it not yet being fully signed off, production company Box to Box made a head start by undertaking some filming at the Barcelona test, and its cameras will also be present at the Australian Grand Prix. F1's head of motorsport Ross Brawn believes all teams will come to understand the value of being involved in such promotional activities. This sport is able to grow, and it will grow quicker if all the teams are part of that process, there's no doubt, he said. I think the teams are starting to recognize that their involvement is not just on the track, there's an involvement in everywhere we can improve the sport. Maybe not every team has reaching that conclusion at the same time, but they are all reaching that conclusion. I think we'll see another step forward in 2019. Speaking at a launch event for the series, at which he saw the first 2 episodes for the first time, Brawn stressed that fans wanted to know more about the people involved in F1. What you've seen tonight is an indication of the way we're going. This is an example of the changes that are coming in F1. The human side has always been fascinating, and all of us have been involved in that side. Certainly now I'm away from a team, I felt that that would be a fascinating story because there is so much emotion of the whole team, the individuals, the mechanics, the engineers, the family. I know from my own family how much they suffer and how much pleasure they get on both sides. And you could see that in the film. Since we've started this new era, one of the things that's come across very strongly from the fans is that they want to understand the drivers, they want to understand what goes on. There's a fascination in why these guys are so special. What is it that makes them exceptional? In both those episodes we saw different aspects of F1. I particularly liked the second one, the Sainz and Alonso chemistry that was there. Those are things that you just don't necessarily see or feel. F1's head of marketing Ellie Norman